When it comes to food allergy introduction, there are lots of options out there. I'm going to talk about two. I'm going to be talking about Spoonful1 and Ready Set Food. We tried both of these with my baby, and I'm going to talk to you about which ones I like, the pros, the cons, and an honest review. I did a lot of research when my second baby was born because I wanted to make sure I introduced all the allergens early. Research is showing that the earlier you introduce these foods, the better, and the less likely they will have a severe allergy reaction or a reaction at all. Now pediatricians are trying to get people to start the allergy foods and foods in general a little bit earlier. The earlier the introduction, the better. So the first one I tried was Ready Set Food. It introduces one allergen at a time. This is actually a tiny amount of the food. That's what I also liked about it. You weren't introducing large amounts of peanut butter. It's not like a heaping spoonful of peanut butter. It was a tiny little bit, so that way if there was any kind of a hive or a reaction, you could see it right away. So what I liked about this is it was small amounts and you introduce them one at a time. I also like that you could mix this right into formula or breast milk, and you could put it right in a bottle. I recommend doing this in the morning or during the day because you want to watch for a reaction. I wouldn't put this in a bottle and then put baby down for a rest, and then they wake up and you don't know if it was because of something he was wearing or what he was eating or what she had done that day. That's what I really liked about Ready Set Food. 3 foods, milk, eggs, and peanuts, all organic ingredients, and they were introduced slowly, and then you get these maintenance packs, and we are actually on our 3rd month of maintenance packs. You can't just introduce the food and then not feed it to them again. You have to keep introducing it to them every single day or every couple of days. You want to have it in their regular diet, and if you're not going to be feeding peanuts, eggs, and milk every day, which I don't, then this is a great option. Okay, let's talk about Spoonful1. What I like about Spoonful1s is you have mix-ins. You can have puffs or you can have these little oat crackers. So it's not just a powder. Ready Set Food is just a powder. Spoonful1, you have a few different options. I went with puffs for my son because we already had the mix-ins with the other option. All of them do the same thing. They're the same ingredients. They're just presented in different ways. Spoonful1 introduces a ton of different foods. It contains
peanuts, milk, eggs, fish, salmon, cod, crustacean, shellfish, shrimp, tree nuts, almond, cashew, pistachios, hazelnut, walnut, pecan, wheat, and soy.
All packed into this little pouch. So this pouch, you're getting all of those allergens. If your baby has a reaction, there's no way to know what they had a reaction to. You would have to go take an allergy test from there. It's not going to break it down so black and white for you. Ready Set Food literally breaks it down. One ingredient for a couple of days, another added ingredient, another ingredient. So you know exactly what your baby is having a reaction to. Spoonful1 introduces all of them at the same time. Let's talk about pricing. 1 month is $50. 3 months is $40 a month, and you can do 6 months, which is $30 a month. They do recommend you use this for at least 6 months, so if you're gonna do the subscription, that's a good way to go. All right, for Spoonful1, it is 7 packs for $20. Okay, so a quick overview, what I liked about each. This one, 3 organic ingredients, that's it, introduced slowly into the system, so it's like weaning in, and then you just upkeep it. 3 ingredients, all organic. You can mix it into food, you can mix it into formula. I think it's pretty reasonably priced, especially if you're going to do a subscription. We're gonna talk about some pros and cons of Spoonful1. So Spoonful1 is awesome too. Lots more allergens in here. What I did not like is it introduces all of them at once. You have no way of knowing what your baby is allergic to if they have a reaction. I also didn't love that they add sugar into their puffs and mix-ins and oat cookies. I get it, they want to make it taste better, but these are babies and we're really not supposed to introduce sugar this early into their systems. I like that both of them had subscription options that made it a little bit more affordable. I also really liked that there is science-based research on these different ways. So if you go to their websites, you can see how it works, what the research is, why they do it, and you can do a little bit of extra homework on your own to see what you want to do. So we tried both Spoonful 1 and Ready Set Food, and for me, the obvious winner was Ready Set Food. We really liked Ready Set Food because it was powder and it didn't have any added flavor. So when you mix it into the milk or the food, it was really tasteless. My baby did not seem to react at all to it, and he did a really good job. I loved that we weaned it in, so it wasn't like all of these allergens at once and like you just kind of had to wait and see. I like that it was organic ingredients and my baby seemed to like it more. I have not tried the Spoonful 1 mix-ins, but from the reviews that I read, it did seem to change the taste of the food that people mixed it into because it had that added sugar. It made the food super sweet. With Spoonful 1, we did the puffs, so maybe we would have had a different experience if we had done the mix-ins instead, but the puffs didn't really sit well with my son. I don't know if it was an allergic reaction or if it was just a lot of stuff at the same time, but every time I gave him the puffs, he just seemed either gassy or uncomfortable, like his stomach was hurting. I knew he wasn't allergic to milk, eggs, or peanuts thanks to our Ready Set Food. So all the other stuff that it could possibly be, we'll go down that rabbit hole another day. When he's a little bit older, maybe we'll try it again. I did give them to my toddler because he's 3 and he had no reaction at all and he liked the way they tasted, so it worked out. It's not like I wasted those 7 packs of puffs, but for my baby, I definitely liked the mix-ins with Ready Set Food opposed to the puffs with Spoonful 1. And there's my honest review on Ready Set Food and Spoonful 1. All right, I know allergens are scary and introducing them to your new baby is terrifying. I've been there, I did the research, this is what I came up with, this is what I learned. Check out their websites for more in-depth information, and hopefully you guys will have a great experience just like I did. Don't forget to give me a like and share a comment on which one you went with. Okay, everyone, stay well and see you next time. Bye.